Maruti is about to give the Baleno a new facelift, and it is not just going to be a new grille or some cosmetic changes, because now we have some exclusive information on the new Baleno facelift and there are some tasty and pretty big changes. Let me give you a hint. The biggest one yet, CNG automatic is coming to Baleno. Yes, you heard that right. Now, before we tell you everything that you should know about the new Baleno, why don't you hit that subscribe button? And if you're not aware, we also have an Instagram channel. So go there and follow, because we are closing on 500k followers. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. My name is Haji and you are watching CarWale. Let's go. Let's start with what's happening mechanically, because the new Maruti Suzuki Baleno is moving to the new 1.2-liter 3-cylinder Z-series engine that we have seen with the Swift. Yes, it is a downgrade in terms of cylinder, but not in terms of efficiency, because we have seen the new Suzuki Swift being very efficient. And this engine will also be offered with a CNG version, and not just with a manual gearbox, but with a 5-speed AMT gearbox, and that is the first for a Maruti. Now that is going to be very important for buyers who want the low running cost of the CNG, but without having to deal with a manual gearbox. Now talking about the variants, there are going to be 4 variants: Sigma, Delta, Zeta and Alpha. Now we know the CNG will be offered with the Delta and Zeta variants, but there is a twist. There is going to be a new top-spec version which will sit above the Alpha variant. It could be called Alpha Optional, Alpha Plus, and that variant could be very important for you, and we'll tell about that later in this video. Now don't expect the new Baleno to be drastically different from the current one, because this is not a generational update. This is a mild facelift or mid-life cycle update for the Baleno. So expect minor changes like a tweaked grille, redesigned bumpers, new set of alloy wheels, and also some new colors. But other than that, everything else would remain as the current Baleno, same dimensions, almost similar headlamps and tail lamps. But honestly, exterior isn't where the true or big story is, because the interior of the new Baleno is going to see some major, or rather interesting changes. For starters, Maruti is adding ventilated seats for the Baleno, which is a very important feature for this sort of car in India. Then you'll also see updated upholstery and dual tone finish for the new dashboard. But that's not the big one, because the big one is the ADAS. The facelifted Baleno is going to get driver's assistance system that we have seen with much higher and premium Maruti cars like the Victoris and the recently launched Brezza. But don't expect the Victoris system to be here. It is not going to be a level 2 system, but from the Brezza, which is slightly trimmed down but with essential features like rear cross traffic alert and blind spot detection. So technically this will make the Baleno the only car in the segment to get ADAS tech. Look how tables have turned. Tata. Now, of course, Maruti is not going to reinvent everything, because the new Baleno will carry forward the features that we have seen with previous Baleno: the big infotainment screen, 360-degree camera, heads-up display, spacious cabin, large boot, and also 6 airbags as standard. So the Baleno facelift may not look drastically different from the previous version, but in terms of feature, you are going to get many of the new features like the ADAS. So let us know in the comments what do you feel about the new Baleno. Is the ADAS the new and big update here, or the CNG-AMT, or still you'll go with the Tata Altroz or the Hyundai i20? Let us know in the comments below.